Jana Duggar doubted herself before marriage. Counting on alum, Jana Duggar opens up about her struggles following her wedding to Stephen Wisman. Fans have been celebrating the couple's nuptials, which were held in Prairie Grove, Arkansas, in a classic and elegant ceremony. It was reported that the newlyweds had 500 guests. But despite all the celebrations, Jana is still processing what happened, especially after doubting herself before settling with Stephen. Keep reading to see her shocking statements. Counting on. Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar remain silent after Jana's wedding. Members of the Duggar family have already shared photos and clips from Jana and Stephen's wedding. However, Jim Bob and Michelle continue to remain silent online. The Counting on alums left social media after the CSAM arrest of Josh in April 2021. Many fans have also blamed the two for never giving Jana the freedom she deserves and making her the caretaker of the family. Because of this, many were overjoyed when they learned that Jana exchanged vows with Stephen. But it seems even Jana had doubts about herself before entering a serious relationship with Stephen. Jana doubted herself before marriage. In one of her recent interviews, Jana revealed she struggled with being the 12th Duggar sibling to get married. The Counting on alum was the oldest single Duggar for many years. It even came to a point where fans thought that she'd grow old as a single woman, and even Jana Duggar had thoughts about it. I'm just like, what is it? Is it me? Do I have a problem? She said, adding that she's been praying for years to finally find someone and get married. All of my siblings, most of them have been married in their early 20s. By far, I am the oldest. So it has been disheartening at times, she added. It even reached a point where she thought her true love would never come. Due to this, she couldn't believe she was now married to Stephen Wisman, saying, reality is starting to set in. And I'm like, wow, this truly is something that I've dreamed of. And just to see it coming about is incredible and kind of hard to believe. It's a dream come true. Counting on. Jana Duggar shares up and downs with Stephen Wisman. Aside from her own struggles, Jana also revealed that she and Stephen had ups and downs throughout their relationship. According to the Counting on alum, they split during the time Jeremiah and Hannah got married. However, she revealed that they reconnected earlier this year, which explains her sudden online activity. It was like, what are we doing? We still enjoy each other. We still really appreciate each other, she recalls, adding that Stephen asked her the question on June 15. Jana Duggar, the eldest daughter of the famously large Duggar family, has always been somewhat of an enigma to the public. Her family, widely known for their reality TV show 19 Kids and Counting, emphasized strict conservative Christian values, particularly regarding courtship, marriage, and family life. For most of her life, Jana followed these principles, but over time, she has stood out from her siblings for one key reason. Unlike her brothers and sisters, she remains unmarried well into her 30s. This has led many to speculate about whether Jana ever doubted herself before marriage, questioning if societal and familial expectations ever weighed heavily on her. The Duggar family's reality show, which aired from 2008 to 2015, followed the lives of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar and their 19 children. The family adhered to the teachings of the Institute in Basic Life Principles, IBLP, a Christian organization that espouses a strict patriarchal interpretation of the Bible. One of the major tenets of this belief system is courtship, a highly structured process of getting to know a potential spouse, all with the goal of marriage. The Duggars' strict guidelines include no hand-holding until engagement, chaperone dates, and side hugs only until marriage. From a young age, Jana, like her siblings, was taught to look forward to marriage and motherhood. In interviews and on the show, the children often spoke of their desire to follow in their parents' footsteps, starting their own families as soon as they were old enough. However, as Jana grew older, something unusual happened. While her younger sisters began courting and getting married, Jana remained single. Her twin brother, John David, married in 2018, leaving Jana as the only one of her siblings over the age of 30 still unmarried. This naturally led to intense media speculation. Some fans began to wonder if Jana was choosing to remain single or if she simply hadn't found the right person. Rumors swirled about possible secret relationships or failed courtships, but none were ever confirmed. The public, accustomed to seeing Duggar children married off by their early 20s, became fixated on Jana's marital status, often questioning why someone so beautiful, talented, and kind hadn't yet settled down. In interviews, Jana has always handled these questions with grace, but there are subtle hints that the pressure of remaining single in a family like hers has not been easy. During one interview, Jana admitted that being single while watching her siblings marry and start families was difficult at times. There can be a lot of pressure, especially from people outside your family, who have their expectations for your life. It's hard not to let that affect you sometimes, she said. Jana's struggles with self-doubt likely come from multiple sources: her upbringing, societal expectations, and perhaps even internal conflicts about what she truly wants in life. Growing up in a household that emphasized marriage and motherhood as a woman's highest calling could easily lead to feelings of inadequacy if those milestones are not met in the expected time frame. For Jana, who has spent much of her adult life caring for her younger siblings and helping around the house, it's possible that she has questioned whether she has somehow fallen short of her family's expectations. There is also the matter of public scrutiny. As a reality TV star, Jana has been in the spotlight since she was a teenager. Fans and critics alike have watched her grow up on screen, and many have not been shy about expressing their opinions on her personal life. It's not uncommon for Jana's social media accounts to be flooded with comments asking when she'll get married or speculating about her relationships. In a world where marriage is often seen as a marker of success or adulthood, it's easy to see how such constant questioning could cause self-doubt. Another layer to consider is Jana's own possible desires and aspirations. While her upbringing might have primed her for early marriage, it's possible that she has other ambitions. Over the years, Jana has taken on various projects, from gardening to interior design, and she has often expressed a passion for learning new skills and expanding her horizons. It's possible that Jana, unlike some of her siblings, has felt a calling beyond marriage and motherhood, one that she is still exploring. If that's the case, it would make sense that she might doubt herself, particularly in a family where those paths are less common. Jana has also been open about waiting for the right person, rather than settling down just because it's expected. "I'm not just out to get married to the first guy that comes along," she once said. "I think it's more important to wait for the right one, and that's what I'm doing." This mature, thoughtful approach shows that Jana is not only aware of societal expectations, but is also determined to follow her own path, even if that means doubting herself along the way. It's worth noting that while Jana's singleness might be a source of self-doubt, it could also be a sign of strength. In a family and a culture that prioritizes marriage, it takes courage to step back and say, "I'm not going to rush into this." Jana's decision to remain single until she feels ready shows a level of self-awareness and independence that is admirable. Instead of conforming to expectations, she has chosen to wait for what she truly wants, even if that means facing criticism or self-doubt. In the end, whether Jana Duggar doubted herself before marriage is a question only she can truly answer. However, it's clear that she has navigated the pressures of her upbringing, her family's expectations, and the public scrutiny with grace and resilience. If there are moments of doubt, they are likely balanced by her sense of purpose and her commitment to waiting for the right path, whatever that may be. For now, Jana seems content with her life as it is, even if that doesn't fit the mold others have set for her.